Hey guys, skincare review time. So today I'm going to take a deep dive into a product line that's pretty high end called SkinMedica. Specifically, we're going to talk about their LumaVive system. This was part of the Beauty Fix subscription that I take part in with Dermstore. And they gave you a month supply of their AM/PM LumaVive system. So I want to show you some before and after photos, and let's figure out, was this really worth it and would I repurchase? So if you're interested in hearing more about skincare reviews, specifically this, then keep on watching. Okay, let's get into it. So LumaVive is a two-part system and it's from SkinMedica. If you were to buy the full size of the LumaVive system, it's going to be $265. So you get an ounce of that AM serum and you get an ounce of the PM serum. So when I initially looked at the LumaVive system, I was thinking it was supposed to help minimize hyperpigmentation. It's technically not really supposed to do that. LumaVive actually helps your skin fight against free radical damage, and it empowers your skin cells to be able to fight off environmental stressors that come from UVA and B rays and pollutants. So when I was looking at the trial, I was thinking hyperpigmentation, it was going to help. Didn't really do that. So there could be some improvements in my skin that I just can't visibly see. The product will work for you if you use it longer than 4 weeks, and I only had a 4-week sample. Once you start getting into 8 and 12 weeks, based on what the company says and their before and afters, technically you will see some difference in your skin as far as the clarity of your skin. What LumaVive is really meant to do is meant to be kind of like a super upgrade to what you're already doing in your skincare. So if you are someone that's looking to help with hyperpigmentation and overall fine lines and wrinkles, I wouldn't make this my first investment. I would invest in something that has vitamin C, an ascorbic acid type of vitamin C, or some type of pigment inhibitor like tranexamic acid or arbutin. And then I would do a retinol at night. I feel like you're going to get more out of your skincare if you do that first. Then if you want to come back around and you have the money to invest in LumaVive, then yes, that would make a good, whole, really strong anti-aging machine, if you will. So the two key ingredients in the AM that I saw were pretty important were, we have coenzyme Q10 in the AM serum, as well as a really strong synthetic antioxidant. As far as where they land on the ingredient list, it's pretty high up there. I mean, I'd like to see the active ingredients when products say they're supposed to do something. I like to see those ingredients in the top 5. I would say you're looking probably around top 10 to top 20, which isn't horrible. There's probably about 30, well, there's like 50 ingredients in this bottle. And when you're spending that kind of money, I guess I'd like to see a little higher in the list. But anywho, can coenzyme Q10 even be something that you can absorb topically? Apparently it can. So it is a good investment in that front. And coenzyme Q10 is really going to help fight against environmental stressors. But as we age, our own skin's production of coenzyme Q10 does fall short. So if you're kind of doing more preventative aging, this might be a system for you. Maybe you don't have a lot of sun damage yet, or maybe you don't have a lot of wrinkling skin. This would be something maybe you could get into your routine now to kind of help slow down those types of issues. So the PM has some important ingredients too. It contains that same synthetic antioxidant that's going to help fight off free radical damage. And it also contains some fermented extracts, which again do the same thing. And it kind of helps your skin repair and heal from any environmental damage that has possibly occurred on the surface level of your skin. So that's what it's going to do. And there's a lot of research that talks about fermented extracts. It's kind of becoming a little bit more prevalent in some other products that I've used. I think one of them is this really nice flower mask by Elemis, has a lot of fermented ingredients in there. That's a dynamite mask. Like, you visibly see an improvement in your skin with one use. That's a good product. The LumaVive, they're in there to help as well, But again, you're looking for a longer turnaround time, which is nothing wrong with that, but this is something you're going to use pretty frequently. $265 is a pretty big investment. So obviously you want to know if it's going to work or not. So those are what the AM and the PM serums are meant to do. So I guess overall, when you look at my before and afters, I would keep that in mind what I said. Some of the stuff that you might have as far as results may not be so visible within 4 weeks. Maybe if I had a longer time period with it, maybe 12 weeks, I could start to see some visible improvements. But let's go ahead and look at those before and after photos. So one of the things, obviously, if you look at them, you can tell that the tone and everything in my skin hasn't really changed all that much. The thing that I noticed that really took me by surprise didn't have anything to do with why I was using LumaVive. I had also incorporated a new eye cream and I had incorporated a new eye cream for morning and night. So if you look at my eyes, you can visibly see a huge improvement in the wrinkling in my eyes. And mainly it's because I started using a peptide-rich product by Dermalogica. It's probably hard to see because I've got that special cinematic view going here. It's Awaken Peptide Gel. So it's a depuffing gel you use in the morning and it's full of peptides. Peptides are my friend. The peptides that are in here are going to help with amino acids in your skin, but they're meant to help with inflammation. So I use that in the morning and I use it everywhere over my eye. And then I also at night started using, oh, you can see this, there we go. I started using Neostrata's Comprehensive Retinol Eye Cream at night. And if you look at my eyes again, the before and after, maybe we'll look at it one more time. You can really see a difference in the wrinkling in my eyes. So that was a funny accident that happened as a result of this test with LumaVive. I'm definitely going to dive into that in a different video, so I won't talk about that too much more. We'll go back to LumaVive. Do I really think LumaVive system is a good investment? I guess it would be an overall good investment to make, as I said before. If you already have your vitamin C and your retinol in place and you're using those things and you want to continue to supersize your anti-aging skincare, this might be something to use in that as part of that routine. Otherwise, I'd say save your money. Do what you know that's working best for you right now if you've already got those two ingredients going, the vitamin C and the retinol, because you're really going to get the most out of those if you're looking for an anti-aging program. I hope you found this useful. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section, and make sure you give a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.